Did you find her? How's she doing? Look, I know she hates me, but can you tell her I'm sorry, please?
You're getting off on this, aren't you?
There's no need to speak to my client like that. He's trying to help.
We've played his little game, run around on another wild goose chase. Now tell us where her body is.
What do you mean? I told you where she was. I gave Robert the address.
Well, isn't that kind of you? You finally let us see the place where you killed her.
I didn't. She has to be there.
Tell us what you did to her.
Nothing.
That's just not true, is it?
She was alive when I left her. I paid a woman to look after her.
Does this woman have a name? Is it your girlfriend, Belle?
No. She had nothing to do with it.
That's not what you told us before.
Yeah, I was angry. All right, but it wasn't her.
You don't have to say any more.
They need to find out where she is. She was called Mrs. Sykes.
Mrs. Sykes. I'm assuming she has a first name.
I don't know it. I've only ever known her as Mrs. Sykes. She is a proper nurse. She used to be anyway. Didn't you see her?
We didn't see anyone.
Maybe she was out. She was getting shopping or something. I'd go back, check again.
The place was empty. We found it as you left it. Signs of a struggle, blood.
What?
She obviously put up a fight. And before you start saying it wasn't hers, we had it tested. Positive match.
No, that can't be right. She was fine when I left her.
We know that. The blood was fresh. You got your accomplice to do your dirty work. So what have you done with her body?
There is no body. She's not dead. She can't be.
Take him back to his cell.
Look, whatever happened to Rebecca, it wasn't me. You have to believe me. I didn't tell her to kill her.
I got apricot custard for afters. I know we don't usually do puddings for breakfast, but today I'm going to make an exception. OK. Last resort, Daddy's going to try and sing to you. Yeah, you like it when Daddy sings, don't you? Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round. Do you want to take over?
No, I don't sing.
No, I mean feeding him.
Oh, yeah, that I can do. You need to get Lachlan out of your head. You should never have gone and seen him. I'm not having a go at you, but you must have known he was never going to tell you the truth.
I had to try, you know that. And he did. Well, half of it anyway. She was there, but he killed her in there. I'm glad he can't understand any of this. And maybe if I'd taken him with me, then...
It wouldn't have made any difference. He killed his whole family. Seb's not going to mean more to him than they did, is he?
You know, I actually believed him yesterday. I believed that she was still alive and that we'd find her and everything would all be okay. Seb would get his mum back.
Hey, this is a nice surprise coming to see me. Brew?
Yeah, I'd love one. Need a word with you.
Go on then.
Yeah, not here.
Why not? You don't have any secrets, do you?
Kettle's on.
Oh, actually, I can't stay. I've got so much to do with the sixth form relaunch. But I was wondering how you fix for a spot of catering.
What, for the... me?
Yeah, you are a chef, aren't you?
Yeah, I know, but I just thought the school canteen would do all that.
You've not had their food, have you? That's my next big mission.
Oh, maybe you can give your mum an hand.
I'm not doing anything for her.
What was that about?
No idea. I've got to go. I'll see ya.
I can...
Cow. Now, we have cows on the farm, as you know. Piggy? Like, Piggy? Well, we don't have pigs. But when you grow up and you want to become a farmer and you decide to branch out, then that's OK. I'll fully support you in your life's choices.
Right, I'm here.
Well, good morning, Ross. Oh, some people have no manners.
I'm just here to work, so can we get on with it, please?
Oi, less of the attitude. You begged me for a job, remember? We'll get on with it when I say so, but I'm busy right now, so if you can start without me, if you can handle that.
Whatever.
Thank you. See, that's politeness. Like, the fence needs mending in the top field, and then we can move the herd up there. I'll give you a hand as soon as Faith picks up Isaac.
Fine. So, can you pay me?
Not before you've even lifted a finger.
Right, OK, but can I get it at the end of my shift, please? Because I've got no food in.
Of course, but I mean, I can even cook you dinner.
No need for that. How did, Kane take our little arrangement?
Oh, he doesn't take a lot of interest in the farm.
Meaning you haven't told him?
Let me handle him. But you were right. What's been piling up with Pete on holiday?
He's dead selfish, unlike me. So, when can you pay me?
Later. Just go and get some work done.
She wasn't there. She obviously had been, because they found her blood.
It's horrible. It's been so long I had a feeling she wasn't coming home. But I still kept thinking there was just a tiny bit of hope.
Yeah, so did I. I hung on to it, for Seb. You know, I actually thought that I'd got through to him, that he was going to put us out of our misery.
Well, you might have been able to if he actually had a conscience.
They still think Belle's in on it.
What? She's innocent.
Well, he just keeps saying it was some woman, so I don't like to believe him.
I keep imagining what Rebecca must have been through.
Don't think about it.
I can't stop. Never going to see her again, am I?
The police will find out what's happened.
He hasn't said now, he never will. She could be in a ditch. She could be at the bottom of a river somewhere, anywhere. How am I going to tell Seb that his mum, his aunt, his granddad were all murdered by someone who used to babysit him? His cousin. I could have handed him over and he'd have never been seen again.
Even he could never hurt Seb.
He's capable of anything. He's left Seb without a mum. I know what that's like. I wanted it to be different for him. This is worse. It's much worse.
Well, let's raise a glass to her. Rebecca, rest in peace, sweetheart.
Oh, that's it. Let's see.
Still got 3 miles to go.
Have you given our conversation any more thought?
Wish you'd stop going on about it.
Fine. Do as you like. Throw money away. And pass caring.
Geez, stop being such a drama queen. Oh, as it happens, I have thought about it.
And?
I've put her through so much, and she still loves and trusts me. A prenup says that I don't trust her.
Well, that's one way of looking at it. Another is to tell her that your business is in trouble and that she's liable if it all collapses. You're protecting her against it.
I'll talk to her.
I wasn't trying to put pressure on you. I just don't want you to do something that you'll regret.
Like marrying Debbie?
It's your choice, and I've accepted it. As long as you cover your back.
It's not my back you're worried about. Don't worry. I will get Debbie to sign the prenup.
You know it's the right thing.
Do I?
Have I ever given you bad advice? I'm just looking out for you. It's what I do. I'm sure Debbie will understand.
Hi. Had a couple of missed calls. Is everything okay?
I don't know, is it? I wanted to tell you I'd do the catering, but I didn't get the chance because you ran out.
I had to go to work.
Really? Because I rang your secretary and she said you were having the morning off. Where were you?
I was covering for a teacher who rang in sick.
Why didn't she say that?
Don't you believe me?
No, it's not that. I've just got the feeling there's something going on. Is it to do with Ellis?
No.
Things seem a bit tense between you.
No more than usual.
Are you sure? Because if there is something, you can always talk to me,
For God's
Jessie.
sake, Marlon. It's fine. Just leave it, yeah?
It's a constant reminder. Oh, do you know there's more flowers there now?
Need to talk to you.
Oh, yeah?
Just had a chat with my mum.
About what?
Walking me down the aisle.
And?
She burst into tears. Happy tears, not, run for the hills, he's bad for you tears, just in case you're wondering. But she is massively hormonal. She has to go for a lie down. She's up for it, though.
Well, that's something we can cross off the list. Diane? You've been a mum to me for so long, and, well, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have walk with me down the aisle.
I thought you'd never ask. It'd be an honour. Definitely.
Thanks. Do you need to lie down?
No, why?
No, I was just checking.
I hate seeing this every time I come home. I wish people had stopped leaving him there. She didn't die here.
People need a way to show that they're thinking of her, to pay their respects.
But Outside my house?
Well, where else is there? It's not like we can bury her. I mean, how am I going to explain that to Seb? He's going to grow up and have nowhere to go. It's just... it's not fair.
Come here.
Do you ever move from there?
What are you doing here?
I came to have a word about your attitude. You should be more grateful that Marlon's letting you stay here. The very least you could do is make an effort. Tidy up. Get a job. You should be paying your own way.
You need one of your lectures, right? Have a good time this morning?
What's that supposed to mean?
No, I know where you've been.
Don't start.
With Billy.
Yeah, he needed to see me.
And does Marlon know?
What do you think?
You promise you won't go there again.
I can't turn my back on him. You don't just stop loving someone.
Oi! Deb's told me about the prenup.
That's between us.
Not if that's my daughter, isn't?
Well, she's gonna be my wife.
Yeah, and she'll always be a daddy's girl. And she'll always come running to me whenever there's a problem. Don't you forget that. Good decision, though. Shows you care more about her than you do about your money.
I care more about her than anything.
I'll still be keeping an eye on you. You've been warned.
I miss him every day. I can't help it. I just hate that I hardly see him. I just want him here with me. Look, he's going through a hard time. You know he doesn't deserve any of this.
Yes, he does. You just can't see it. He's playing you like he always has, and you fall for it. You keep going back.
I needed to know how he was doing. He's miserable.
Well, good.
Oh, you don't mean that.
He's not meant to be having a laugh in there, is he? That's not how prison works.
Look, why don't you come with me next time? He'd love to see you.
He said that, did he?
No, but it's time... It's time that you two made up.
So you want me to pretend what he did was okay?
He's innocent.
Then why are you so ashamed?
I'm not.
You don't tell people about him. Why is it such a big secret if you really think he's done nothing wrong? It's because you know he did it.
He didn't. He swore to me.
Oh, he's a liar, Mum. He always has been.
Well, he's still my son, and I love him.
We should plan a memorial or something. Nothing in a church. I know she wasn't into that, but, you know, something. There's no rush, though. We'll figure something out when you're ready.
You know, I can't stop thinking. We should have killed him when we had the chance. I'm serious.
No, you're not.
I swear, if I'd realised, I would have done it. You know, I wish I had.
And what would that make us?
Heroes.
Not at the time. He was just an annoying kid.
Oh, he was a lot worse than that.
Right, well, he hadn't killed anyone then.
Well, how do we know? He tried to kill Lawrence, remember? He and Chrissy covered it up. They've always covered for him, protected him, buried the truth, maybe literally.
They won't go that far, though.
They'd do anything to protect their reputation. You know, I bet they're even wishing that we'd killed him now.
And if we did that, we'd be as bad as him. You do know that, don't you?
All I know is that Seb needs his mum.
He's got us. We'll take care of him.
And he's going to spend the rest of his life wondering what happened to her. And we don't have any answers. We don't even have a place that we can take him to lay flowers.
Then we'll find somewhere.
Hello?
Brother, it's Lachlan. All right, please don't hang up.
I hate you being like this. I Alice, he's your brother.
Well, not in my head. I'm an only child. Look, you know what he did. How can you forgive him?
I can't disown him for something that someone else did.
Yet you have a go at me every day about getting a job, about what a disappointment I am to you, yet he kicked someone's head in, and that's okay.
He didn't do it. He was just in with the wrong crowd. If he'd have just listened to me, he wouldn't have even been out with them. That's his only mistake. And, Alice, you are not a disappointment. I'm so proud of you.
But he's still your favourite.
Why do you always say that?
Oh, because it's true. Look, I'm glad he's in jail. It's where he belongs.
He used to look out for you.
He used to tell you he did, but he bullied me, Mum, him and his mates.
No, they were the problem, not him.
You're still not listening. I tried to tell you what he was like.
Oh, you boys were always getting into fights.
Yes, and I always lost.
Yeah, and now he's lost. And he deserves a second chance. If you just saw him, you'd understand that.
I'm not going anywhere near him. Listen, you might have fallen for his lies, but I'm not that stupid.
The police won't listen, but I swear, Robert, she was alive when I left her. I didn't kill her. How could I? I love her.
Why are you doing this to us?
I was just trying to explain.
Robert, she was with Mrs. Sykes.
Just leave us alone.
Something might have happened. The police, they said they found the blood. Maybe she's hurt. Have you rang the hospital?
No, of course we haven't. How long are you going to keep this up?
It's true. Call her. I left a mobile phone in a plastic bag in the Dingles barn.
All right, a number's on that. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but please, Robert, you have to find Mrs. Sykes. Robert.
Well, I thought that would take us all day. I mean, you're usually quite lazy and useless.
Cheers.
Well, don't try denying it. You know it's true. But today he was rushing around. Don't know where you got all your energy from.
Yeah, I did what you asked. I just want to go home and get something to eat, so can you pay me, please?
Well, do you want me to make you a fry-up? It won't take me long.
No, Ta.
Yeah, but if you're hungry...
Look, I said no.
Ross, are you OK?
Yeah, I just hate having to beg. I've got my pride, you know?
What's he after?
He's been helping me out, so you should be grateful, because I won't be so knackered tonight. Yeah.
I'm not sure I want to listen to this.
Well, Sam's helping out. I don't want him around.
Yeah, well, it's not up to you. Right, here's a bit extra.
What are you doing?
Look, he's been struggling since Pete's moved out.
And what's that got to do with us?
Thank you, Moira. This is exactly what I needed.
All right. Bye.
I was about to cook some lunch. Have you eaten?
No.
Oh, I can do an omelette.
Because that makes everything better, doesn't it?
Okay. So we're still in that mood. How did it go?
You happy?
She signed. Wasn't sure she would. Thought the wedding might be off.
Sorry to disappoint.
You haven't. Just thought she might take more convincing.
Well, I didn't exactly give her much choice. So, can we just forget about it now? File it away, pretend like it never happened? I don't ever want to hear another word about this stupid prenup ever again.
If that's what you want. But you know this is the right thing to do, don't you?
If you say so.
Don't sulk. You're getting what you wanted without losing a fortune. You should be happy.
I hate us always arguing over Billy. You do know that I love you, don't you?
But you love him more.
Will you stop saying that?
I'll stop saying it when you stop seeing him.
I thought we were getting on.
Think something about him.
Look, can we just talk about this later?
About what?
Being a liar. Tell him.
Tell me what?
Go on, Mum. You're not ashamed, are you?
No.
Then tell him. He's going to find out sooner or later.
About what? Will somebody please explain to me what's going on? I knew there was something. Is it to do with where you were this morning?
In jail. Visiting a psycho son.
I'm sorry, Marlon. I didn't want you to find out like this.
What are we doing here?
Well, what you were saying about not having somewhere to come to remember Rebecca, well, I thought maybe we could plant a tree here next to your mum. Then Seb's got somewhere to come when he's older. I know it's not like having a proper grave, but
It's perfect.
really?
Yeah, Rebecca would have liked that, being part of our family.
Yeah. She always will be now. Thanks to this little one.
We can choose the tree and maybe have a memorial.
Thanks. No, I couldn't have done this without you.
Rebecca?
After 3 months of hard work, the moment of truth arrives for Julia Bradbury and designer Max McMurdo. Have they managed a budget dream? 10K holiday home, next here on ITV.